Today's video is special. We are going to go and buy a car. Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. Guys, today's video is dedicated to buying your first car in Canada. This is an update video. Guys, I published a similar video to this one years back, but I have purchased many cars here in Canada, and being an immigrant myself, I want to give you some tips from the experience, because it might be different from wherever you are from, which country you're coming from. Some things are different in Canada and some things you should know, and some tips and tricks I'm going to give you today on buying your, first car in Canada. I have a lot of subscribers on this channel, guys, who have recently moved here. Some people even stayed here for over a year and still haven't purchased the car. Well, people are worried to invest so much of money. So I want to tell you guys some tips. Let me tell you the story of my cars, which cars I had. My first ever car in Canada was Toyota Echo, 2005, I believe. It was an old car. We purchased it offhand. We purchased it for cash. We paid around $3,000 for it. I drove that car with my wife for about 2 years and sold it for $3,200. So we actually made profit on it. Later on, guys, our next big purchase or a big mistake that we made with my wife, we got a 2015 brand new Honda Civic from the dealership, guys. What was the mistake? The mistake is we didn't take finance. We took a lease, which is like renting a car. Interest rate was like 6.99 something. It was huge, guys. But here's the problem. We could not get finance because, we were not Canadian permanent residents at that time. We were on our working visa, international student graduate on a work permit. So they wouldn't give us money to take a lease. The finance. So they gave us a lease, because on the lease they can take away the car at any moment, right? Because you're renting the car. So we had that. Then we bought it out. We put it on finance and then we paid it off. But that came later. Next car I had was a Hyundai Santa Fe. It was a really old junk car, which I figured out it had a rollback odometer. I purchased it for $3,500. I lost on it $1,000 after I sold it, and I spent about $500 on repairs before I sold it. So I lost $1,500 on that car. How did we purchase that car? I made lots of mistakes on that purchase, guys. I was new to Canada, and that's why I want to give you some, guys, tips on this video, because by my own example, because I already did those mistakes. Why should you be doing those mistakes? So learn, guys, from my mistakes. Don't do your own mistakes. I already made enough. So here's what happened. I purchased a car from a bad neighborhood. It was Dover, here in Calgary. It's where, there's lots of crime rate, and I didn't know at that time. I should have known better. I got it on Kijiji. The guy had his number plates removed. So basically I went for a test drive around the neighborhood without the number plate. I couldn't take it on the highway. That was one red flag, is that the owner of the car wouldn't let me drive the car first properly. So I didn't have a proper test drive. Then I was cheap. I didn't buy a Carfax that we have right now to see the record of the car, and that's what I would have found out, that they rolled back the odometer on that car. The owner lied to me, saying he was the first owner. He was like 6th or 7th owner. I don't even know how many owners were there on that car. So I was naive. I paid money for being dumb. Okay, I didn't do my research. I didn't watch YouTube videos like this one. So guys, if you're buying an old car, guys, there's a beautiful website called Kijiji. Be careful with that website. It's Canadian Craigslist. So if you're buying, tip number 1, guys, is be a mechanic. But if you're not a mechanic, then you're like me, then you should be smarter than me, because I already made a lot of mistakes. First thing is get a car proof. Check the record of the car and everything. There is no accidents. If there were any claims, check the odometer, and it would usually indicate if the car was serviced. Second part, and I learned later on from Canadians after I was selling my Subaru. I also, guys, purchased, after all of that, I purchased a 2012 Subaru. Then I also sold it. I purchased it from a dealership, guys. That's another mistake I made, buying from a dealership, but we will talk about it later, because I want to elaborate a little bit more about dealership. So first thing is, guys, when you're buying a car, take it to a mechanic. It might sound expensive, but it's about just $100 to inspect your car generally by a mechanic. So when you're buying it, you tell the seller you need a car proof. Make the seller of the car pay for your car proof, because they want to sell it. Why would you be buying each single one for each single car? If they don't have it, don't even, you have to read people a little bit too. too. If they don't want you to drive it, there must be an issue with it. If they don't want you to test drive it, or then you say you want to inspect it. Now, next part is, guys, is take it to a mechanic. See what the mechanic is going to say. That's another negotiation technique. First, you lower down the price, then you take the car to a mechanic. Once you take the car to a mechanic, guys, that's when you can negotiate the price a little bit more down even. If the seller doesn't want you to take her car to the mechanic, guys, don't be disappointed. You're making the right decision not to buy that car. Now, guys, from my experience, here's some things I have to tell you about buying a car. Why did I say I made a mistake going to a dealership? Well, the main reason for that is, guys, is that if the car is cheap enough, dealership is going to make a huge margin. My suggestion for you guys, my recommendation, you might agree, you might disagree, but here's what I do. If the car is within a price range of $10,000, maximum 15, I wouldn't even go 15, in the range of $10,000, buy it off Kijiji. Follow the strategy, check Carfax, take it to your mechanic, not their mechanic, you know, inspect the car, check the record, and once you're comfortable, buy it off. That's my recommendation. Not a legal advice, but just a recommendation. That's how I would do. Now, in terms of buying a car, anything 15 plus thousand or more, guys, I would recommend you taking it, guys, from a dealership, and not some third-party garbage dealership. Go to some big licensed dealership, you know, like some kind of Honda, Toyota, I don't know, Kia, whatever, guys. They have certain standards. I like Japanese cars more. I'm a big fan. Those dealership big companies, they have some certain standards. They're going to inspect it, get a dealer certified for you. They're going to change the oil for you. They might drop in some winter, summer tires. Yes, they're going to make money on you, but come on, you cannot get everything for free. Yeah, they're going to provide you a car proof. They're going to provide you with a lot of things. You might pay a little bit of a premium for it, of course, and then there's going to be a tax on top of it, GST in Alberta. If you're in other provinces, might be more, but I would not buy, let's say, a $25,000 car, $30,000 car off a Kijiji. I just don't have trust into my skills and in the seller. That's my experience, guys. Now, let's go and buy a car for me. I'm going to go and buy a car with you guys, and I'm going to show you which car I'm purchasing. Let's go, guys. Let's check this out. Freed up a space in the garage for 2 cars. Okay, guys, I got my number plate, got my documents, got $7,500 cash. Money draft, I mean, but it's literally cash. If you lose it, you don't get it back. You're excited?
Yes.
Me too. Now we're going to pick up
our vehicle. Me too.
Me too. The vehicle. Me too. Paisaila. This is the new Lamborghini, but this one is actually better because you can put 7 people inside. So Nito today is the camera person, and this is what we got. I'm so excited right now. Oh my goodness, Nito, look at this. There's 2 climate controls. Look at this, one for this side, and 2 for rear seats. This is crazy. There's a GPS. Oh my goodness, guys, this is the by far most expensive car I ever had.
So are you saying no Google Maps?
No Google Maps.
Oh my god!
Oh my god! How do I switch it off? Oh, no, this is like some high technology car. I'm so excited right now. This is awesome. And look, this is some serious stuff. This is not Honda Civic. I like it, Nito. This is so cool. It has a backup camera.
So Igor, what do you say about the dealership? Where you got it from?
I got it from Canyon Creek Toyota, guys. By the way, there's something crawling on the camera right now. Some kind of tiny bug is crawling on the lens. So guys, if you're wondering where we are just at a Canyon Creek Toyota here. So there's a Canyon Creek sign over there. So if you come here, there are a couple of salespeople you can meet. For example, Marcel. So Marcel, and there is Mark as well. He's a sales manager. So guys, if you are going to come from this channel and you're going to my name when you come here, you can get a special discount. I agreed, and I said that if anyone comes from my YouTube channel, you have to make sure you give a discount. So guys,
So they will make sure that you are taken care of.
yeah,
And make sure to check out all the inventory. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep you very, very happy, just like they did for us.
oh man, they did an amazing job. Guys, look, this windshield didn't even need to be changed. We got a used car. Check this out. They just changed the windshield for us for nothing. So they did how much money? About
About $2,400 worth of service and repairs from whatever the previous owner used, and maybe might have damaged a little bit.
Oh, there was no damages. They just changed all the liquids. They changed all the fluids.
Maybe
and
something might have
filters.
worn out. So, for example, the
Windshield
wiper, the rear end of the windshield wiper was not, it was kind of worn out. So they replaced that. They put us a brand new, what is that, windshield?
Yeah.
Like,
there was a tiny chip. There was no.
there was hardly any tiny chip, because they do according to the Toyota service and quality. They have to pass an inspection, and they do up to the Toyota standards. So I highly recommend for all of you guys who come to search for your new car or used car, whoever's, whichever car model you
Or
have.
new used car like us.
Yes. So whichever, they have an online website, so it's going to be much more easier for you to check out their website and come here and test drive their cars.
And now need to make it sound like it's sponsored. Anyways, guys, does not matter about this, guys, about the Toyota. What matters is the Toyota that I got. And this is what I want to show you guys. Check this out. It's freaking huge. It's huge. Look at my Honda Civic right next to it. It's tiny. Now I can fit 6 people over here. So now this is going to be a video sponsored by me, because hey, if you guys want to take a ride in this huge spacious vehicle, check this out inside, guys. Check this out. If you want to go on a ride on this vehicle, now I'm driving.
Excuse me, what? I cannot hear you.
Guys, okay, now because I've been busy to showing you this car, Nito is still in the car away from me. So I wanted to show you guys here. Check this out. Oh, I parked too close, both of my cars. You can actually, how do you do this even? I don't even remember. Oh, so like this goes down, it goes ahead, and there is more seats behind over there. 8 people can fit inside this one. I'm so excited, guys. Now, most likely I won't be driving 80 people, but all I'm saying is I'm finally got a big car, guys. So now, yeah, guys, I just want to share with you. I didn't get the Lamborghini like I promised you, but I got something more practical, something more affordable, something more reliable, something that I like so much more, and I'm happier about. It's not a luxury car, but it's pretty damn good car. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching, and this is the video on how you buy a used car here in Canada. See you guys soon. Bye for now. Nito's driving away. The door is open, Nito.